Hey, it's me, Dillon, restarting this podcast again. Sorry, you guys didn't pay attention, but I'm doing a solo podcast. I'm reading through the my script 1999. Um, I'm doing it by myself. I'm just gonna do a voice changer for different voices and stuff like that. This should be pretty interesting to listen to. I'm gonna do a lot of editing and post to make it easier for you guys to listen to. This could go on for an hour, can go for half an hour. Depends on how fast I read or what I want to put on. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna read through the cast list of people we're gonna have. But so yeah, just a little thing about the other podcast of the Lost Boys comp track. It's a commentary track of the movie Lost Boys, the old one from back, directed by Joel Schumacher. Those are just bonus episodes that I'm gonna be doing from now on, and they're gonna go right into the slot episode. So I know it's kind of just like, why don't you just put an unknown season? But I'm just putting in those for now. I'll do with them later, but they're on YouTube and audio. Do that for that too, just in case for a cross or mix somewhere. I just don't know. But anyways, um, yeah. So now, I mean, we're still doing the two regular podcasts a month. I'm gonna try to get out. This deadline was really pinching it with me because I've been busy. But in order to get this last podcast out, I'm gonna do what I've been wanting to do with other people, but people have been busy, so I'm going to read through this script by myself and give them cliff notes after each page. Not for like the opening. Like after a couple pages, I'll give cliff notes about what I want. Maybe I'll change something like that. But as you see, the script's up on the screen. I got my speech bubbles on when I'm talking. I think the audio should be fine. It might get louder when I change the voices over. I didn't mess around with those settings because I didn't want to fuck them up. But anyways, let's get into this. So let me read through the script. All right. So we start out with 1999, the movie based on a creepypasta. It's not a hit. It's just creepypasta movie script. And then this is back when we were younger, so. But I was gonna have the younger version of me played by Gavin. Don't know why. Davis looks more like me. And then his friend Michael played by Terry. Mr. Baird played by Davis. Add Andrew in there to play Birch. Me, older Elliot. All that stuff, and then more friends to come in there. Anyways, so we start with opening credits are clips from form from episodes of Channel 21, and this is Colin on 21, the channel that this is the creepypasta. The time is 2016, back when I wrote this. Okay. Older Elliot is sitting by his computer typing in his blog, and then he opens his email. But before he could open any of his mail, he gets up and enters his kitchen where a small bear coffee mug starts a flashback to when the whole thing started. End of prologue. Now, you have to give me you're going to have to excuse my stutter with the reading. My brain moves a lot faster than the words coming out, and I did not proofread this through, so there's probably gonna be a lot of errors, and just letting you guys know that it's gonna be a struggle, but hopefully it's not that bad. Opening scene: Elliot's living room, early morning. Older Elliot brings in the audience, so this would be me narrating over the past. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I want to just check. Okay, making sure that's working. Set Elliot's living room, early morning. Older Elliot brings in the audience. The year was 1999. I will never forget this year because it was the first time I got to fly in an airplane. And also, we used to write the date on the board every day in school. But the events that take place are above the school topic. This is the day it all started. Okay, Elliot, move along. The news is going to be on. Oop, I do not have that voice set up. I am a horrible host. Hold on. I am a horrible host. I am so sorry. I'm trying to shrink it. It's not working. I can't. It's no. Duh. And I fucked it up. Okay. I am so sorry. This is just a pain in my ass now. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay. Shit, these technical difficulties. I am not cutting this out. You guys are going to see how this cut. difficulties. The thing I'm having a problem with is my voice changer is like taking up half the screen. Okay, I think. Oh no, that's still not working. Okay, we scroll back down. Okay, this should work. Okay, let me get everything on. I do not have the voice clicked. All right. Okay, where was I? Okay. All right, back to so we just. All right, Elliot's dad. Okay, Elliot, move along. The news is going to be on.
But Dad, Pokemon is back to back, and I'm going to miss 2 episodes.
Well, the news is more important than that Pokemon show. Oh, this is already getting too much of a pain in my ass. All right, I'm just gonna do the regular voice of young Elliot and me, and then I'm just gonna do the rest. Okay. Whatever. If you need me, I'll be in my room. End the scene. Next scene begins in Elliot's room when Michael walks in. Okay. Shit. All right, hold on. Bear with me a quick second. All right, there we go. That's a lot better. All right, where was I? Oh, next scene begins in Elliot's room when Michael walks in. How's it going, Elliot? I'm Mr. Pokemon, so that's what's going on. It'll be on this Saturday at 10. Don't worry. It's not that I can't watch it Saturday. It's the kids that will talk about it. The new episode. Okay, it's not that I can watch it Saturday. It's that kids will talk about the new episodes at school. Well, don't listen to them. Okay, what do you want to play? Oh, sorry, what do you want to do? Play matchboxes? Okay, I just got more. Let's go downstairs and play. End the scene when Michael and Elliot leave for the basement. God, horrible writing. Next scene starts a month later at Elliot's birthday. Oh my God, the jumps. Happy birthday, Elliot. Here, I got you this new Pokemon DVD thing for you. Well, that's going to play well with Elliot's next gift. He pulls out a TV. He pulls out behind a door a TV for Elliot. Jesus. Holy Toledo. Wow, you got a whole TV to yourself? A friend at work was getting rid of it, so I took it. Thanks, Dad. Now you can watch that Pokemon show while I watch the news I hear. God, this is so bad. I'm gonna set it up right now. Come on, Michael. Sorry, Elliot. I have to go. My family's going on vacation, but I'll be back in a month. What? Don't worry. I'll bring you something back. Bye. God. So we're already seeing right here how shit of a writer I am. I am rushing through the scenes with no dialogue, or with like barely any dialogue and no like describing it. I could have done a lot better, and this is why I need to go back and just fix this shit. End the scene. Next scene starts with older Elliot narrating about the TV. Having my own TV is great, but now Pokemon is only on at 4, and it's only one episode. So one day my dumb mind was just trying to see if I can get any of the channels to come on, and surprisingly, I did. I found a channel, the channel which was picked up by the rabbit ears, Caledon Local 21. This channel was poorly made, and you could tell that it is made with the home camcorder. The man in a bear costume holds up a sign. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Bear's Cellar, episode 3. Hold on, I need to hear myself do this voice. I can't. There we go. There we go. That should be better. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Bear's Solo, episode 3. Today we will learn about the meaning of friendship. Right here we have 2 dogs. They will work together for one common goal to build a sense of friendship. Well, isn't this a little kid's show? Elliot's dad walks by. Cool. You can channels with tinfoil bunny. What? Cool. You can channels with tinfoil bunny ears. 2016. This is how I wrote shit. Elliot's dad leaves. End the scene. Oh, this is already rough. I can tell. Older Elliot. Due to the content I saw, I thought Caledon Local 21 is a kids channel, and I watch and watch every day until Michael came back from his vacation. Okay, and this is where he comes back. Welcome back. How was Michigan? Nice place for a vacation, Dillon. Fun. We went to this music park named Michigan Adventure and rode every roller coaster and ride they had. Awesome. Do you want to watch Pokemon? Nah, I'm kind of growing out of Pokemon. But I discovered this new show, SpongeBob SquarePants. Cool. Do you want to go to your house and watch it? Sure. End of scene. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm just giving myself ear cancer. All right. So, I honestly am like, okay, well, I was honestly thinking while I was writing this, like, oh, it'll be a lot better to record it. I'll just change it on the fly. And after I did like 20 changes to the script already. All right. Next scene is a couple months ahead and more of older Elliot. It's been a couple months since I've watched Cal on Local 21, so out of curiosity, I went to the channel, and to my surprise, it was still on. A couple of shows on there, but I remember was it Booby? And of course, Mr. Bear Seller and Paint with the Soul. Voice on the TV. Oh, okay. I really need to sync this up to a button. It'd be a lot easier. Booby, episode 32, playing with scissors. Do 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 do. That was the intro. That's the best I could do. Dad, I'm in my room and done with my chores, so I'm gonna watch TV. This episode I remember the best because this is when my story became the story it is today. The episode started out with two hands on the table. A plain white male hand, the other was a hand painted with nail polish and a pig string tied to the index finger. The camera was shaking, and then a little voice of a little girl was heard. Then he saw the hand of the kid, and Booby said, "Shit, this is hard to do." "Scissors are very dangerous, kids, so be careful." Then I heard a sound that I will never forget. The sound of the hand grabbing the little hand and the girl's hand cutting the fingers off the little. I'm sorry. Oh my God! Puke at the floor. I never told my dad what I saw because I figured that Booby was a show for older kids. And that was for an older kid to watch. I turned off my TV because I heard my dad heading towards the room. "Come on, did you have to puke on the floor? The bathroom is literally right there." "Sorry, I wasn't feeling good in the first place." End of scene. Next scene is a week later, and I drink from my soda. I already forgot about Channel 21 until I went over to my friend's Michael house to spend the night. "So, what do you want to do?" "I don't know. We only have an hour before we have to go to bed or sleep, so what?" I got an idea, but I got an idea, but I had to see. There's this channel. It's called Caledon Local 21. I want to see if you have it. We ran to his bedroom hoping to find the channel, and to my excitement, it was picked up by his TV. See, here it is. It might be a little kid-like, but something might happen. Voice on the TV. Voice on the TV. "Mr. Bear Seller, episode 42. Oh, Mr. Bear Seller, fun times had. Welcome everyone, and today with us we have a little Fred." These episodes, I skipped over a couple lines. Oh, brother kid. "My sister and I need to go home. It's late." "No, you don't. Get back here, you." These episodes seemed amusing to me and Michael because it had Mr. Bear punching and beating up a kid and swearing, but we didn't notice. Without notice, the show stopped. Really? It was just getting good. "It's probably better if we just turn the TV off anyways, since it's time to go to sleep." The light off. Oop, that was bad. The light off in the room turns off, and nothing but silence filled the room. Little did I know that kid and his sisters never. The kid and his. Little did I know that the kid and his sister never made it home. They were found on the interstate with the boy having bruises and cuts all over him, and the girl had overdosed on pills. Yes, this kind of movie. End of scene. Next is the president with time with older Elliot in his kitchen. Computer rings. Policeman email. Dear Elliot. Oop, I actually have a voice for this. So you can give me a second.
Dear Elliot, we have been reading your blog and We've been reading your blog and wondering if you want to come down to Caledon for an interview on the Mr. Bear story. If you do come, please email and we will set up a day. Signed, Officer Giles.
I'm curious on why they would want to interview me. That event was long ago, and the police said they found the costume in the trash, but I might just go anyways. End of scene. Next scene is back in the past with younger Elliot playing with his Pokemon cards while watching the show. Hey, Dad. What's up? Where did Michael go? I hate to be the bearer of bad news right now, but last month when you went to spend the night over at Michael's house, Michael's mom informed me that you showed him a violent show, and Michael's having nightmares ever since then. So I don't get to hang out with him anymore. They said until he gets out of therapy, and they have to monitor your hangouts. Unfortunately, last time I saw Michael was that sleepover because after I got interested in Tale of 21, I found out one day what actually happened to him. End of scene. So far, I think I'm getting a little better with the writing, but it's still not that great. Next scene is Elliot sitting on his bed when he was watching Channel 21 to see if it was going on. Oh, come on, you stupid channel. Show something. After yelling, the channel turned on. I don't know punctuation either. I just suck. Mr. Bear Cellar 54. Good and bad dreams. Theme song plays. To Mr. Bear's Cellar. Finally, I was wondering if anything good would be on. I was hoping there would be another teen episode, but what I found out was a bit more disturbing. Welcome, everyone. And today in my lovely cellar, we'll be talking about dreams with Michael. I looked at the TV with amazement. I saw Michael was on TV. I was curious, and maybe this is why we couldn't hang out. He was getting ready for this. I wish I was right. Really, I was. Michael, but how? Younger Elliot's confused. Shit. I really made this difficult on me. Michael has been sleeping to get a good dream, but sleeping can be dangerous if you sleep too much. Where am I? Come on, make your big move. Oh, wait, shit. I should probably want this out. If you're on the video version, you can see in the script, but there's two options for those lines because I was just like, I honestly don't know what to write there. So the first option was be like the younger Elliot yelling at the TV, come on, make your big move. Like, it's your big time, you're on TV. And then the second option was, wait, what? How did I? He stopped in mid-sentence by Mr. Bear. See, Michael has been having nightmares about me, and that's the kid from a month ago. Here we are to show him how nice it is down here, for that kid was a bully. Today, the game we are playing is called Soup Time. When I was looking at the screen, I saw Mr. Bear grab 3 other kids and put them in a line with Michael. He went over to a pot and filled bowls with the soup. I'm guessing I'm not really sure if it was soup. I bet they drink the soups as fast as they can. I know Michael could win this. That's option 1, and then option 2 was no line. Here are your bowls and spoons. Younger Elliot. Why do you need spoons? He can eat or drink anything faster than anyone I know. Option 2. That was option 1. Option 2 is what's that red liquid? All right, let's get started. Spoons ready. TV cuts out. What? Come on, Michael. I wanted to see you win. That was option number 1. I think that might have been blah. Option 2. Option 3 was just what? End the scene. Yeah. There's going to be. There was going to be a lot of options for like people to like the younger actor to know. I'm not like the best at transitioning in between scenes, but this is what we got. All right. Next scene is a gloomy day when Elliot was bored. Older Elliot. I was bored on this day because it looked like it was gonna rain. Younger Elliot. We're gonna watch Channel 21, Dad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right. Older Elliot. The episode that was playing have been playing all day. Do you watch Channel 21? Do you want to come into the channel? Well, write me a letter and send to me with the address, but not everyone will be able to, so hurry up. The message on the screen was on all day, so I decided to write a letter to Mr. Bear or whoever was wearing the costume. Younger Elliot. Dad, can I write a letter in this TV show? Sure. There's a pen and paper in the kitchen. I can't believe it. He actually let me write a letter to Mr. Bear. He honestly thought it was a kid's show. Younger Elliot writing his message while saying it. Dear Mr. Bear, my name is Elliot. I was wondering what your cellar is like, and also does Booby live down there? I have many questions, but none of them as important as did Michael win the soup game. If you can answer these questions, that would be great. Many thanks, Elliot. Older Elliot. My dad took the letter and mailed it the day I wrote it. Within the next day, I got the letter back saying something from Mr. Bear. My hands aren't fast enough. Dearest Elliot, thank you for writing this letter. And yes, Booby does live in my cellar. And, optional one, and Michael did win that soup game. Would love to answer all your questions. If you want to visit the cellar at... The police cut this license. The police cut out this address for obvious reasons. We can have all the fun you want. Lots of hugs, Mr. Bear. Younger Elliot. Hey, Dad. That shout out wrote it too. Ask me if I want to go on the show. Can I go? Older Elliot. You know what? He actually took me to that house where Mr. Bear lives. I couldn't believe it. Elliot's dad. All right, get in the car. Yes. End the scene. The next scene is in the car arriving at Mr. Bear's house. Younger Elliot. Are we getting close? Elliot's dad. For the 50th time, we have about 1 minute, and we're here. Elliot, oh, sorry. Jesus. Are those cops for bodyguards? Elliot's dad. Stay in the car. Older Elliot. My dad walked out the car, and he talked to his police buddy that was surprisingly there. 2 years away, I left the car, but he told me to get back in. He looked at me and shakes his buddy's hand and headed back to the car. Younger Elliot. So? Elliot's dad. Ask me later. End the scene. So far, I'm just getting a little bit of cliff note. So basically what's going to happen right now is, so he his friend Michael hasn't been seen in a while. He wrote into the show and is now he showed up to the house and there was cops there and he had to leave. And a sip of my soda. All right. Next scene is at Elliot's house about 1 year later. Young Elliot. Dad, you told me to ask you later about Mr. Bear. So what happened? Elliot's dad. When we arrived at the house, the cops were there because that TV show you watch was based on this guy's belief in the devil and luring kids into sacrifice. Your friend Michael is on that show, right? Young Elliot. Right. Elliot's dad. Shit. They found him with 3 other kids in the woods. They were poisoned by some acid or thick liquid mixed with blood. Elliot. Oh. Older Elliot. Right then. And there is when Caledon Local 21 channel was taken down. And that was the end of Mr. Bear. For now. End of scene. End of the past. Now, the future till the end. So basically, it's going to be older Elliot for the rest of the time, and then there's going to be some other characters. All right. Next scene is in the future. Older Elliot is now back in Caledon for the interview at the police station. Older Elliot walks in the police station. Hi, I'm here with the interview with Giants. Down the hall to the left. Elliot walks down the hallway thinking what is he going to say and what they might bring, or even worse, what happened to Michael. He opens the door. Oh, shit. Did I have a... Yes, I did. I had a thing for him. I forgot. I had a thing for Giants.
Hello, Elliot. We've been waiting for you.
Oh, I didn't know you were broadcasting this.
I hope you don't mind. Since Halloween is around the corner, we wanted to bring back the Mr. Bear story so it can help warn kids not to go into strangers' homes.
Okay, how long are we doing this?
Well, we are going live in 20 minutes, so take your time and get comfortable. Sorry for the hassle.
Okay, are you the guy who's asked me the question? Is there a TV host?
The questions are made by us, but they're asked by this nice man.
All right, I'm gonna. Hello, I'm glad to meet you. This is TV host. Oh, nice to meet you.
I hope this doesn't disturb you.
No, it's all right. It's ever since I started the blog, I've nonstop questions on what happened. Can we see the videos that the Ontario investigators show me? But it's all right.
Okay. If you want to sit in that chair right there, we'll start.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, everyone. This is Elliot. He is here telling us the Mr. Bear story. Why did I change his accent? Today we are asking him questions that are by you guys on Twitter. The police station have some questions also. Just a reminder, there are no commercials during this live event. All right, let's get started. How are you, Elliot? Well, I'm doing just fine. All right, we just like to note that Elliot's story is on the blog, which is blog.story.net/Elliot and Mr. Bear /HTML. Please visit because we will be basing most questions on his blog. The first question, Elliot narrating. As he asked the first question, I couldn't help but feel like my 14-year-old self sitting in the room being asked questions about what I know. So, how do you feel about your best friend, Michael? Michael was my best friend at the time that I could have, but I really don't know how he got in that cellar, Mr. Bear. We have it here. You watched the tapes that the Ontario Investigators Group let you watch. Yes, the tapes were recorded episodes of Mr. Bear Cellar, you Jesus, Booby and Paint with the Soul, and the nature one that I forgot what the name was. Can you tell us anything those tapes were about? Yeah, One I remember is the most is the Mr. Bear Cellar episode 54, where a group of children surrounded by a huge fire pit where they eventually were burned to. For everyone out there, trick or treat tonight. Please don't go inside strangers' houses because something like this may happen to you. Anyways, the next question is from the real Mr. B. Probably just some kid trying to be funny. Let's skip it. No, 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 no. No, read it. I want to hear the question. Okay. The question is, Dear Elliot, you have so much knowledge about my cellar. Why don't you come and visit me then? Whoever that is must have a real good acting career because the email I got from Paint with Mr. B is like that. Speaking about the email, did you ever get a response? Well, I said in my blog that the email Paint with B was taken down before we could find out who sent it. I would like to bring up that this program is sponsored by me. I would like to take this time to say that all parents of the kids who were taken, I'm really sorry about your loss and what we had to go through. No kid deserves to die from that horrible event and that ugly fucking bastard. We are bringing now in a special guest, the survivors of the Mr. Bear incidents. Welcome, Birch. I actually have a thing for Birch. Thanks for having me. I thought they said no one survived the event.
Well, at first, but I've been living in the woods since I was 10.
Birch came out 4 years ago about surviving the event, and here's here to answer some questions with you, Elliot. Elliot. Okay. Sounding as if he doesn't believe Birch. I'm going to take a little quick stop right there. So basically, there's a part in the creepypasta that is older Elliot talking about like current events that happened when he was making his blog and the up post, which I completely left out, which I don't know why. It was dumb of me to do that. It was like a good bit I could use. Okay. So we get to this climatic event. First question for the both of you. Do you think or do you know if anyone was helping Mr. Bear?
No, no one was helping Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, he lived by himself. I was taken by him when I was at the park, and after he used me. I went to leave, but he showed me in his closet and left me there till a few weeks later.
I have to disagree with you, Birch. I remember the first sign of the events of the booby playing with scissors. There were two hands there, and somebody was holding the camera, so there had to be more than one person helping him.
No, I never saw anyone.
You were in a closet.
Yes, but there was a little hand that was cut was my sister, and the other hand was the man.
How would you know?
My sister was taken the day I had taken too.
Then why didn't you say that in your story?
We had taken at different times.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one question if you don't mind. What song did the children sing around the fire pit?
Um, shit. Shit. I don't know. I don't know.
I thought you were taken. If you were there for the booby episode, then you would be in the closet for 2 months.
Fine. I didn't get taken.
Why did you lie?
Because my life wasn't going anywhere. And I read your blog, and I thought I could get somewhere besides becoming a fake.
Which you are.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm.
I think we should end the live event here. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember, trick or treat. Do not go into strangers' houses. Have a safe night. End of scene. All right, so basically, as you can pick up by that, it was basically Birch was the liar and just writing off the fame of the Mr. Bear event. So to sip Okay. Next scene is at the park. Elliot is sitting on the bench. Elliot is looking at the playground, wondering about the Mr. Bear event. And this is Elliot in his mind. The events that taken place are really not the kind I want to deal with anymore. I might just stop. I just might end my blog, move on with my life in college. At the end of the thought, Elliot looks at the swing and sees a younger Elliot swinging right next to a younger Michael. Older Elliot wipes his eyes and sees it's just two kids. A big van pulls up, and what Elliot saw was unforgettable. End of movie. Now, I'm gonna cut off there. So the end of the movie was gonna be him looking at the swing of him and Michael, him tearing up, and then that was gonna be the end of the movie. And then the optional ending, yes, I wrote a whole fucking optional ending, and you're not gonna believe this shit. This was gonna be a make it or break it situation. So my nose is starting to clog up on me. So we are actually going to see how well we can do with this. All right, optional ending begins if we ever get the money.
I need to start this. Hello, children.
Hello, Mr. Bear.
Let's go to my cellar. Come on.
Okay. The children get in the van, and the van drives off with Birch driving the van. I don't know what I saw, but I jumped in my car and sped right after the van, being cut off by a fucking red light. I tried to keep my eye on where the van was going. The van made a right, so as soon as the light turned green, I sped to the corner and found myself at the dead end with the fucking woods. No sight of the van or a trail where they went in the woods. End of scene. Next scene takes place at the police station. I'm telling you guys that I saw Birch in a van with two children with that guy in the bear costume.
I think you might need to see a doctor.
I'm not insane.
Fine, just go home and rest. We'll take care about this later, but right now is not the time.
I'm not resting until you arrest fucking Birch and that man in the fucking bear mask.
Right now, you sound crazy. I'm having a hard time believing that in just 1 hour, you saw Birch with the guy in a bear mask.
I did. You guys got to believe me. Call Birch. I guarantee he won't answer.
Fine.
Picks up the phone, calls Birch's phone number, puts it on speaker. He answers.
Hello, this is the Caledon police station calling for Birch.
This is him.
Birch, did you go to the park today and pick up some kids with a guy in a bear mask?
Silence fills the room, waiting for a response, but with no other words being said, a very loud scream came bursting through the speaker and the phone was disconnected.
What the fuck was that?
See? Now go over to the house and fucking arrest him. The phone rings. Old man neighbor. Hello? 911. My neighbor just had a very large scream come up from his house when I was trying to take a little nap.
Multiple units are on the way. Please stay inside.
End of scene. Beginning of the next scene is cops surrounding the house and waiting for anything to happen.
Birch, we have your house surrounded. Come out with the man in the bear mask now.
Shit. This is really confusing.
I never did anything wrong. It was just my freedom of religion.
Killing innocent children for the devil is not freedom of religion. That's is not a freedom of religions of your beliefs.
With a sudden movement of Birch out of the window, the sides of the house caught on fire, and Birch runs out of the side of the window. Elliot chases after him. Birch enters the woods, running with a couple feet ahead of Elliot. While running, Birch trips over a log into a pit where the kids were burnt. You have no place to go. What? Okay. You have no place to go. The cops are not far behind, but you'll be put to your death.
You remember the email you got from that sparked your interest? That was me. The hand, Mr. Bear, all along. The Mr. Bear at the playground was a teen I killed earlier. You see, Lucifer only needs blood to live by. Getting on with me is killing the devil.
With slow movement, Birch pulls out a dagger and tries to throw it at Elliot. You know, I'll just kill you and save the trouble of the fucking cops. Elliot jumps in the pit and grabs the dagger and walks over to Birch and stabs him. Looking at where he is stabbed with the dagger has on it 1. 1?
1 of 2!
With a quick movement, Birch pulled out a second dagger and stabbed Elliot in the chest. In the chest. Killing Birch, and Elliot was left on the ground. With Elliot lying there, his life flashes before his eyes as he sees his childhood and remembers Michael's, and how he come join him. The movie's end with the laughter. And yeah, that's 1999, written by Dillon Wilkinson himself. Let me know what you guys think about this. I wrote this 2016. I honestly thought it was good at the time, but I honestly do need to go back and fix that. I'm just clicking on that right now. Let me actually go ahead and close that off the screen. But yeah, I honestly would like to go back and change it for modern times. It would be fun. But we'll just see what happens from now on. Yeah, I would like to thank you guys for listening to this episode. If you did. I know this is shorter, but 42 minutes actually isn't that bad for a solo for just me, because I am honestly, it was like kind of hard to do this. I bear with me with the spaces in between the voice changes. I had to manually click on all of these, and I could add keybinds to them, make it a lot easier, but yeah, it was just difficult. But if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, and I could actually do some other stuff like this by myself. But if not, oh well, at least I got to do this. I might try to do this with other people later on. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. To find us anywhere is 1010 Podcast on all audio platforms, and on YouTube, Dillon Wilkinson, where you can search up 1010 on there too. We release episodes twice a month, and then commentary tracks and bonuses if we ever get around to them. And if you guys want to leave a review on iTunes, we will read it out on the show, and we'll give you a shout out. So thank you, and remember not to go into strangers' houses on trick or treat.